After everything Henry had been through, he entered his second year of high school, and strangely, things were going well. Not perfectly, not easily, but better than before. The support he was supposed to receive finally arrived, and this time, Henry could buy the documents and books he needed. For once, he wasn't starting the school year empty-handed. He had notebooks, he had past exam papers, he had books, and most importantly, he had a reason to believe he could go further. At the end of the year, Henry was first in his class again, with a very good average. But even with the help he received, it still wasn't enough to cover all his needs. So Henry had to find another way, a way to earn money without losing the time he needed to study. He still worked on weekends sometimes, doing small jobs to survive the week. But that year, something unexpected happened. A new source of income appeared, one he never imagined. Some of his former middle school teachers started calling him. They needed help correcting exam papers, tests, and assignments. At first, Henry was surprised. He was still a student, but they trusted him. One teacher handed him a pile of papers and said, "Henry, can you help me correct these?" Henry looked at the pile, then at the teacher. "Me? Yes, I know you can do it." That sentence stayed with him. For Henry, teaching was not just a job. It was something he loved. So correcting papers didn't feel like a burden. It felt like entering the world of education from the other side. He would sit in his room with piles of papers around him, red pen in hand, carefully checking answers, writing corrections, taking his time, but still working fast enough so every teacher could get their papers back on time. After each task, the teachers gave him a little money as a reward. Not much, but enough to help him survive. And to Henry, that mattered. During the same period, one of his high school math teachers also started giving him papers to correct. They were math tests from students in the first year of high school. Henry didn't just mark the answers. He prepared the correction sheets himself, step by step. Then he showed them to the teacher, who checked if everything was correct. Without knowing it, this helped Henry keep the lessons from previous years fresh in his mind. It made him stronger, more precise, more disciplined. Sometimes his room was full of papers, copies on the bed, copies on the table, copies on the floor. But Henry never refused when another teacher asked for help. Everything happened quietly. No noise, no attention, just trust and work. The teachers trusted him so much that they also asked him to help fill in students' report cards. Henry understood something during that time. When people trust you with small responsibilities, it can open doors you didn't even know existed. And every time he finished a task, he received something. A little money, a little respect, and a little more confidence. But most of all, he felt useful. At the same time, Henry and Celine were still talking. Even from far away, they studied together. They sent each other exercises, past exam papers, difficult questions. Sometimes their conversations were about school, sometimes about life. One evening, Henry received a message from her. "Celine, did you solve the exercise I sent?" Henry, "Not yet, but I will." Celine, "You always say that." Henry, "And I always solve it." For a while, it felt simple. They wrote to each other almost every day. Then one day, something changed. Celine told him they should stop for a while. Not forever, but for now. A pause. Henry read the message more than once. He didn't fully understand, but he didn't force anything. He simply accepted it. Because sometimes, even the things that make you happy can become uncertain. Still, Henry kept moving. He kept studying. He kept correcting papers. He kept doing every task with care. Because life had taught him something important. Whatever you do it well. Even when no one is watching. Even when you expect nothing in return. Henry could have corrected those papers carelessly. He could have rushed through them just to get paid. But he didn't. He took his time. He respected the work. And because of that, more teachers started asking for his help. Not because he was loud, not because he tried to impress them, but because he was reliable. And sometimes, being reliable is what makes people remember you. Henry was still young, still struggling, still trying to survive. But little by little, his discipline was becoming his reputation.